But you also have types of guides that are particular to page layout, and you have columns. So columns are guides that go from top to bottom. They're vertical guides, and when you set your columns, they're going to be equally spaced. So if you have 3 columns, you're going to have columns equally spaced, basically with 2 guides separating the columns themselves. And then you have this concept of a gutter, and the gutter is basically the space in between your columns. So you set up your columns, and then you have margins, and you can set up your margins as well. If you open up Bleed and SLUG, this is something that's standard in print. So if you're going to print on a printing press, a bleed is basically parts of the document that extend beyond the viewable area of the document itself. And the idea with a bleed is, on a printing press, you can't print right to the edge. We basically extend beyond that edge, and then you cut the bleed off after that document comes off the press. So that's something that you would use if you're printing on a printing press, to include a bleed. And the SLUG is basically information that extends beyond the actual document itself, where you can add your name, the date the document's created. Printers add like a color code on there as well. So I can add like 1/4 inch bleed. And then when you add one measurement here, you click on the chain and it adds it to all. So you have 1/4 inch all the way around. If I click on the chain like this here, and then I can say, let's say on the bottom, I want a 1 inch slug, and then it adds it all the way around. So if I hit preview here, you'll see what the document looks like. So this is what my document looks like. So the actual size is 11 by 12 inches. And then if I click on in the pages palette here, I can't do it now. I have to create it first. But you'll see the spread set up. But I have 3 columns. They're separated by a gutter, and that gutter is 0.16 inches. I have my margins, and then the red line is my bleed, and the blue line is my SLUG.